Welcome to today's Explainer. We're digging into day 11 of the 120 Days at Zero Coding series from Creative Coders India. And we're looking at a seriously fascinating topic, AI versus humans, and the invisible influence that's shaping our reality. So let's just dive right into this. We're going to set the stage right now to understand exactly how artificial intelligence is quietly, yet incredibly powerfully, operating in the background of pretty much everything we do.
I want you to stop for a second and seriously ask yourself, are you actually in control of your day? It's a nice, comfortable assumption, isn't it? I mean, we all love to believe that from the exact second we open our eyes in the morning, we are the sole authors of our actions, from the coffee we choose to the exact route we take to work. But as today's source material really challenges us to see, we need to completely rethink that sense of autonomy. We are going to peel back the curtain on how AI is actually changing and sometimes outright controlling the human experience, usually without us even noticing it's happening.
So here's our roadmap for today's breakdown. We're starting with the illusion of control, then defining the invisible architect. After that, AI in the real world, followed by the double-edged sword, and we'll wrap it all up with the critical thinking imperative.
All right, part one, the illusion of control. Who is really making your choices?
Think about the areas of your life that you assume are yours and yours alone. Your choices, your thoughts, your daily routine. You probably feel like you're fully in the driver's seat for all of this, right? You wake up, you decide what to wear, what articles to read, how to spend your evening. But the core lesson from Creative Coders India points out that unseen forces are already guiding your world from the very beginning of your day. The autonomy you feel might literally just be an illusion, layered right over top of a highly sophisticated algorithmic framework that's designed to nudge you in very specific directions.
Moving on to part two, defining the invisible architect. It's time we move beyond just basic tools.
You see, most of us view AI as a helpful but kind of simple assistant. We see it as this basic tool that helps us quickly code up a new project or maybe draft some work emails when we're in a huge rush. It feels like a utility, something we can just pick up and put down whenever we want. But its true nature, according to our source material, is far, far more profound. It's an intricate, highly connected system functioning as an invisible architect of your daily life. It isn't just sitting there waiting for your command. It's constantly operating in the background, actually shaping the very environment in which you operate and make your decisions.
So let's anchor this core concept with a real definition. The invisible architect is an unseen force guiding your world and daily life, extending far beyond surface-level tasks like just writing an email or debugging code. And for this explainer, wrapping your head around this definition is absolutely crucial. We really have to stop viewing AI as just a passive instrument. Instead, we have to start recognizing it as an active structural force. It's an architect because it is quite literally designing the informational landscape you live in, filtering exactly what you see, and ultimately influencing what you do.
Which brings us to part three, AI in the real world. Let's look at the hidden reality in your daily life. Let's walk through a timeline of a totally typical day under this invisible guidance. Step 1. Waking up. Honestly, before you've even had a sip of coffee, algorithms are already at play curating your morning social media feeds and your news alerts. Step 2. Shopping. AI is analyzing your past behavior to dictate the exact choices and the targeted ads presented in your digital carts. Step 3. Forming political opinions. The information, the news articles, and the perspectives you're exposed to online, they are heavily curated by these hidden systems, filtering what actually makes it to your screen. And finally, Step 4. Binge-watching shows, where your evening entertainment is perfectly tailored and recommended just to keep your eyes glued to the screen. It's a continuous, hidden reality running seamlessly from morning until night.
Let's jump into part 4, the double-edged sword. It's time to weigh the pros and cons.
The stakes we are talking about here are incredibly high. On one hand, the clear pro is that AI is absolutely revolutionizing healthcare and accessibility. It's offering these incredible advancements that can literally save and improve countless lives through rapid diagnostics and hyper-personalized medicine. But concurrently, we face a very real, very significant con. It is creating a world where digital truth is getting increasingly harder to find. Because AI has advanced to a point where it can mimic a human perfectly, generating highly realistic text and audio and video, the line between objective reality and artificial generation is blurring super fast. This degradation of digital truth is something we now have to navigate on a daily basis.
And that leads us to our final section, part 5, the critical thinking imperative, the ultimate survival skill. The absolute crucial point is this: when AI can mimic a human perfectly, the most valuable skill you can possess is no longer just coding or technical proficiency. It is critical thinking.
In a world that is shaped by an invisible architect, your ability to analyze, to question, and to independently verify the information presented to you, that is your greatest defense and your most necessary asset. You simply can't just consume information on autopilot anymore. You have to actively interrogate it to figure out what is real and what is generated.
So I want to leave you with a really provocative thought straight from the Day 11 series. Are we losing our human edge to the machines, or are we just evolving? Does this invisible architect make us smarter and more efficient, or just more dependent and easily led? Stay tuned for the full breakdown coming this Saturday from Creative Coders India. But until then, I'd love for you to drop a comment with your thoughts on this evolution, and most importantly, keep thinking critically.